Sorry? Okay, my passport. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be very different. It's my first ever vlogging video. Yeah, I mean, I'm vlogging for the very first time. I know, right? I've actually tried vlogging before. When I took a trip from Nigeria to the Caribbean, my second trip, I did record some content on my phone, but I never posted them. I know. I still might, perhaps. Anyways, yeah, so today's video is actually a travel vlog. I'm currently traveling to Jamaica, so I'm going to take you guys along with, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do make sure you do subscribe and join the family, and also like this video and leave a comment. Okay guys, bye. So on getting to the airport, guys, you won't believe this. There was literally no one at the airport, not a single soul to be seen. I was the only one at the airport. I arrived at about past 6 a.m. Check-in was supposed to begin by 6, but the place was completely empty. So I began walking about, wondering if there was actually still a flight this morning.
Few moments later.
After a while, finally people began arriving, and finally the check-in could commence.
Sorry? Okay, my passport.
So guys, I'm currently waiting for my flight. We were actually meant to depart by 9:05. An expected time of arrival was 11:35 a.m. So basically it's a 2 hour and 30 minutes long flight. So yeah, but we ended up leaving at about past 10 a.m. or so, and we arrived later than expected. Yeah.
Oi.
Hi. Yeah.
Remind you that your hand baggage must be placed either in an overhead locker or in a seat in front.
So we just arrived Grenada. Here's the thing guys, I actually wasn't aware that we were going to make a stop in Grenada. This wasn't written on my itinerary, so it came as a bit of a shock. And this just reminds me of a time when I had a 4-day trip, like 4 to 5 days, and it was just lots of joint flights. I was actually traveling for the first time from Nigeria, and that was my first time taking a flight, and for 4 good days, I mean, or 5 days perhaps, yeah, 4 to 5 days. It was just from one place to another, and the trip started from Lagos to Togo, then from Togo to, I believe, Brazil, then from Brazil to Panama City, and then from Panama to Port of Spain, then from Port of Spain to Grenada, and then to SVG. But on like the last day of the connecting trip, I was so tired guys. So while I was on the flight heading to St. Vincent from Grenada, I felt like, oh okay, this is the last flight, so I could just take a nap on the plane since this is the last flight for the day. I was so tired, and I got so comfortable, and I slept off on the plane. Guys, you won't believe what's happened. That was how these people took me to another country. Like, as soon as I opened my eyes, guys, I was literally in another place. I landed in some other place. And what happened was I wasn't aware that these flights that go from one Caribbean to another actually do operate like Marua or like taking a bus, where you stop at a bus stop and some people get in and you all go to some other place and some people get in, and like that. So I didn't know they did that on a plane. So what happened was the flight actually got to St. Vincent, but people came in from there and the flight then went to Barbados, and I was fast asleep. I thought that was the last flight, and that was how I woke up in Barbados. I mean, just imagine taking a flight and landing in some other place that you did not anticipate. Yeah, so that was what happened. But thankfully the immigration officials were helpful, so I was able to lodge at a hotel, and the next day got on a flight back to St. Vincent. So yeah, well, what an experience, but then we were like JJCs flying. That was my first time, and I was very, very young, traveling alone. But right now we are pros in this. We are pros, so we don't make such mistakes anymore. But this actually wasn't written on my itinerary. I had no idea we're going to Grenada first. So what happened was they picked up some people from Grenada, and then we all went to Barbados. Yeah. So guys, welcome to Barbados. Finally, we arrived Barbados, and I just decided to explore the airport. Girl, remove your finger from the shot. I just ruined this shot with my pinky. Pardon me guys, I'm still new at this. So yeah, but hopefully we'll get better at it, okay? But you can still see the sign which says welcome to Barbados, right? Yeah, just at the top left hand corner, you see it there, welcome to Barbados. Yeah, but I just ruined this shot anyways. So I decided to go get lunch at Subway. Just got a sandwich, a cookie, and a drink. It was really tasty, and all I have to do now is just wait. So we were meant to arrive Barbados 11:35, but the flight was delayed, so we arrived later than expected. I think about past 12, yeah. And we had to depart Barbados to Jamaica by 7 p.m, but also boarded the flight later than expected. So doing the math, it was about 7 to 8 hours waiting period to my next flight. So yeah. So I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Finally, it was time to board the flight. This time everywhere you go, and it seems like living is impossible for you. You don't know what to do, and you've got nowhere to go. Just believe and sing a song. Before the Lord in cloud and darkness surrounds him, and he rules with righteousness, for he is our God. His lightning lights up all the whole world and exceeds it, and everyone trembles. Can't you see that he's our God? If you On my way to Jamaica, the turbulence was crazy, guys. It was really bad. Like, I've never experienced such turbulence in my life. Like, while the turbulence, like, the plane just kept shaking and shaking at frequent intervals till we got there. And I think it got to a point where I started pleading the blood of Jesus while on my seat. Yeah, I started praying to God, and yeah, it was really that bad. And we were actually warned about this by the pilot. The turbulence was so bad, guys, that when we arrived, people literally started clapping as soon as the plane landed. Not sure why though, but I guess it's because of this, yeah. And, you know, the successful landing. And then they served us some snacks, and this was the only food they gave us. They served biscuits, granola bars, and water, and it was really nice and tasty. I personally enjoyed the granola bar best. It was really good, but it was very sugary. So tell me, guys, what's your favorite part of flying? Do you love to travel? Do you love taking flights? And if you do, tell me what your favorite part of flying is. You can leave your answers in the comments. And well, as for me, no, it's not the food they serve or the comfort of flying, or the nice air host or hostesses, or the services, or the wonderful people you may meet on the plane, you know. Do you know what my favorite part of flying is? Wait a minute, let me show you my favorite my favorite part of flying, the part I enjoy most. So I actually do not have a clip of this particular flight to Jamaica to show you guys my favorite part of flying. I did record it, but it probably didn't save because I think the phone went off, or I put it off something before it could save, you know. So I'm going to use this old clip of my flight to Tocumen Airport, Panama City, to show you guys my favorite part of flying. Just wait a minute, let me show you guys my very best part of flying, the part I enjoy most. Wait for it. Wait for it. Exactly. You know when the wheels of the plane touch the ground? Exactly. That is the best part of flying. Like, just put me on the ground, please. Honestly, guys, if there was a way I could get from point A to point B without flying, and which is also very fast, I'd rather take that. I prefer being on the ground. I prefer my feet being on the ground, please. But you know, we just have to toughen it up and take a flight. But honestly, if I had a choice, I wouldn't. But that's my favorite part. And you can see how excited I am to be on the ground in this clip. So after like about 2 hours approximately, not so sure, we landed Jamaica, guys. Thank God for Johnny Mercies. I did all my immigration check-in and all that in Kingston, and then I took a taxi to Clarendon, and that was very long distance from the airport, and the night was so chilly. And this is Jamaica. Welcome to Jamaica. I was so tired and just wanted to get home, shower, say my prayers, go to bed, and call it a day. And I thank God for Johnny Mercies.
Hold on, driver.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys loved it. And so the part 2 of this video will be posted on my Patreon, so please head over there to my Patreon and watch the next part. I'm just gonna leave a few clips of what to expect in the part 2. You can support me on Patreon, where I'm gonna be posting some exclusive content, bonus clips, and all that strictly for patrons only. So check out the part 2 of this vlog. The link is in the description box. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. This is my first vlog on my channel, so please do forgive my unprofessionalism. I know I'm not like as good as your faves that have been doing this for ages, you know, but we'll get there. So the next set of videos you're about to watch are a few video combinations highlighting some of the things I did over the next few weeks. So I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the vlog, and then I'll speak to you guys later in the part 2. See ya.